maintaining your focus on your dreams and goals can be very challenging, especially when some people around you feel like they're trying to hold you back.
But for racing queen Gaby Dela Merced, when passion calls, it's easy to cancel out the noise and just push the pedal towards her aspirations. This is her story.
Nothing in life that's worth it is gonna be easy. It's scary. What keeps me going definitely is passion. It started off as like a father-daughter bond in the beginning, wherein on my 18th birthday, I got a beat-up old 1980s na Toyota Starlet. Usually, people get like a brand new, beautiful, Akin, walang windows, walang insulation, katabi mo yung battery, roll cage, and you know how the Starlet looks. And I was totally in love with it. First year high school, that's when I really put my heart into it. Eventually, I'm gonna learn how to race. But dinidistract nila ako sa ibang bagay. After a year, it's like, teka lang, gusto kong kumarera eh. And my father thought, alam mo, to get Gab off my back, sige, gawin na natin to one time, big time. And when I went, I guess natuwa sa akin yung instructor. I was the youngest and I think the only girl. I won yung best driving style nung time na yon. So naisip niya, uy, may potential. Yung edge to win, or the craving to win, I think I got that since I was a kid. Kasi I've always been into sports. And I have three older brothers, or may pagkabully yung mga yon. Hindi yan porket babae ka, pabibigyan ka. And we were doing a lot of rough sports, from wrestling to, because you play with boys. It isn't exactly because I wanted to prove anything. It's like that. Life's like that in a sense that, you see this mountain, you want to climb it, you want to achieve, you want to put your flag or your stick there. But as soon as you get there, you see the next step. You see a bigger mountain and you see it. And I pretty much fell in love with racing. I'm not with that type of family wherein they could really support. I'm doing this pretty much solo. A lot of people don't realize this. A bulk of what you do is really just looking for sponsors. I was like, yeah, may gasoline sponsor na ako, may ganyang oil sponsor na ako. And none of it was true. That was my first bitter taste of truth on how harsh the world can be, but the world could also be very giving at the same time. It made me grow up a lot. I think the most important thing that it taught me was discipline. Rebelde akong tao. Especially back then, I partied almost every night. I drank almost every night. I have to choose. I can't keep this lifestyle. And because of that, I straightened my act out. I was thinking, I should have a backup plan just in case. But I thought to myself, how could I push myself if I always had a safety net, lingering around? So I purposely told myself, this or nothing at all. As I said, I'm used to handling things on my own. So I never really sat down and hey, I've never really looked at it that way. I wanted to become an artist growing up. I'm kind of doing that now. I'm not an artist per se, but I support the arts. Nag-curate ako ng shows, I invite artists, bringing our local artists out, exposing them to the rest of the world. So it's been fun naman. I have gone a long way, and I am proud of it. I'm happy na nagawa ko naman. I have 5 dogs. 5 dogs in a condo. So that is, that I am very proud of kasi mahirap yung gawin. Hi, I'm Gaby Dela Merced, and my life is utterly chaotic and I wouldn't have it any other way.